Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, and whoever or whatever you identify as. Welcome to the Shed of Dread. Welcome to another video. Right then, doing an article here which will give you some background information on the Sea Devils, in particular the character of Madame Ching. So we can tell you some information about it now, and then we'll see which, if any of it, that they actually pay any attention to. Because Madame Ching is a very interesting person. Some people will say, well, you know, and I've said it myself, why concentrate on the female pirate instead of the male pirates that are around? But then when you actually go and have a look, Madame Ching was very interesting. But the problem is, of course, is not a lot of people are interested in old pirates from China. But in any case, so I'm going to give you the article, read the article out to you now, so you know what's going on, and we'll see if they refer to any of it whatsoever. Although, at the end, it does explain the plot, I think, of what's happening in the upcoming show tomorrow, which will be fun. In any case, so it's from a magazine called National World, and it was written by Alex Moorhead on Friday the 15th of April at 2:55 PM. Nice timestamp. Right then, and here we go. Madame Ching, who was the real pirate in Doctor Who Legend of the Sea Devils Easter Special, when it's on TV. Madame Ching, who is played by Crystal Yu in Legend of the Sea Devils, is considered one of the world's most successful pirates in history. Did anyone know this? Well, I guess unless you're really interested in pirates, you probably wouldn't. And I also think that what we're about to learn now, they're not going to touch on. To be fair, maybe slightly mentioned. Right then, sorry, itchy nose. Doctor Who's Easter Special, The Legend of the Sea Devils, sees the Doctor encounter real-life historical pirate Madame Ching. She's considered to be one of the most successful pirates in history, at one point commanding a fleet of over 400 ships and as many as 60,000 crew. Although apparently, due to the trailer in this one, the crew is the Doctor, Yaz, Dan, and a couple other people. So she had a massive fleet, but not in this particular case, and her entire crew is missing. But in any case, we'll carry on. She's also one of the relatively few pirates to retire successfully and to live to an old age. There you go. Despite that, though, she's perhaps not the most well known as you might expect. In fact, probably the most obscure historical figure ever featured in Doctor Who over the past few years. Well, yeah, because most people wouldn't know who she was, because it's something that wouldn't be taught in Western history. I mean, you know, as we get Blackbeard and all those pirates from the famous times that have been films, but Chinese, which is China itself, historically a very secretive country, doesn't really let things out. You probably wouldn't get to know about this unless you were really, really lucky, or you were really deeply into pirates, which I'm sure there are many people who are, but I didn't know, and neither did you, and now we're going to find out some more. With that in mind, here's everything you need to know about Madame Ching and the lost treasure she's searching for in Legends of the Sea Devils. So there you go, so she's looking for some treasure. Right then, who was Madame Ching? Madame Ching, alternatively, and I apologise to anyone who knows Chinese if I slaughter this, I do apologise, okay, is Ching Si, or sometimes Zhen Yang So, was a 19th century Chinese pirate. Her piracy career began when she married the pirate Yang Zi. Yang Zi Sao is an honorific, means wife of Zheng Zi, Yang Zheng Yi. Probably saying it wrong, I do apologise. When he died, Madame Ching took over their fleet in his absence and significantly expanded their operations in turn. Madame Ching was born in 1775 and died in 1844, around 68 years old. That's quite impressive for that time of year to be, you know, that era in history. That wasn't the average life expectancy. But then again, probably wasn't in the West, probably would be more in the East, around China, because of the better diet that they eat, and it's statistically true that they do eat better food than us. So, but still, 68 years old is really good. Her pirating career lasted little under 10 years, beginning in 1801 and drawing to a close in 1810. That's quite impressive, when she negotiated a surrender to the government that allowed her to retain some of her fleet and avoid criminal charges. That's a clever woman. That's a clever person, let alone being a woman. That's just clever. For comparison, Blackbeard, who quite a lot of us know about, was only active as a pirate for 2 years, joining another captain's crew in 1716, capturing his own ship in 1717 and dying in 1718. Wow, there you go. Woo. Meanwhile, Henry Every, who was in Doctor Who, was played by Hugh Bonneville in 2011, similarly was only active for a handful of years, beginning his pirate career in 1694 and then disappearing without a trace in 1696, although we could probably guess what happened to him. Excuse me. Madame Ching did a lot of the usual pirate, lighting. That's lighting. Looting is the word I was looking for, and pillaging and so on. What Madame Ching is remembered for in particular is the scale of her operation, credited with key role in helping Zheng Yi unite disparate pirates into one large confederation in 1805. That is very clever. When Madame Ching took over the confederation in 1807, after her husband's death, she mediated different factions amongst the 6 fleets. There was a red, a black, a blue, a white, a yellow and a purple fleet. There you go. Something else I have no idea about. Gaining a reputation as someone with a particular talent for leadership, she went on to expand her fleet in 1809 and personally taking command of a further 500 ships. Wow, that's a heck of a fleet. That would have been big, almost if not bigger than the Royal Navy at the time. That's quite impressive. In fact, very impressive. When she surrendered in 1810, Madame Ching personally negotiated government pardons for her and her crew, as well as permission to retain a personal private fleet and with her second husband, Yang Bo. After that, she retired from piracy and became the proprietor of a gambling house which she managed until her death in 1844. Wow. No, genuinely wow. What a amazing person. What a wonderful human being. God. That's quite impressive. And you have to admit, I mean, Doctor Who won't cover any of that, won't mention any of that, but it's very interesting. Legend of the Sea Devils, here we go, find Madame Ching searching for the lost treasure of Flora del Mar, and in doing so accidentally unleashes the Sea Devil, so there's a bit of plot for you. The Flora del Mar, which translates to Flower of the Sea, was a Portuguese ship which played a key role in different colonial conquests. I bet we mentioned that. Yeah, because colonialism is a good thing that they like to push, but we'll see in any case. The ship sank in 1511 while carrying a vast amount of stolen treasure from Malacca and is yet still to be recovered today. Wow. And then the last one who plays is Madame Ching, is played by Crystal Yu, an actor probably still best known as playing Dr. Lily Chow on Casualty. I thought I recognised her. From 2013 to 2017. Not that I watch Casualty, but you know when you see a face and you think, oh, I'm sure I know who that is. And I haven't done any delving into the cast and people who are in the thing because I personally don't care. But that's at least that rare why I recognise her. You may also recognise her from roles in the Welsh drama Keeping the Faith and Channel 4's Chimerica, or the Amazon sci-fi anthology Soulmates. I've not watched any of those, so sorry, Yu is one of the relative few people to play Madame Ching across film and television. Characters inspired her appeared in Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, played by Takeo Fisher, and Captain of Destiny, played by Maggie Hsu. Otherwise, the only other significant straightforward depiction of Madame Ching is in the 2003 film Singing Behind the Screens. Well, there you go. And just to let you know, you might be if you're interested, a little bit of a plug here. If you're interested in Madame Ching focused episode of Greg Jenner's historical history podcast You're Dead to Me, which is currently available on BBC Sounds. So if you go on that one, you can listen to somebody telling you more about this quite clearly fascinating woman. And then obviously it says Doctor Who's Easter special Legend of the Sea Devil airs on the BBC at 7:10 tomorrow. Can't wait. Right then, so there you go. Well, that was from the National World, and I think that was, to be fair, quite impressive. I'd never heard of Madame Ching, obviously, as I said, because I'm not really that heavily into pirates, to be brutally honest. But it's interesting. It will now be interesting, now you've got that bit of information, to see exactly what part, or if any of that gets mentioned. Obviously we know about the ship, the Flower of the Sea, because that's part of the plot. But other than that, so does that mean that that ship that we see that looks ghostly is the Florida Mail, the Flower of the Sea? Who knows? Who knows? We'll find out later on. It's only one more day to go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you're all with bated breath waiting and anticipation for another classic Doctor Who episode starring Jodie Whittaker, Yaz the Plank, and Dan, who's just there for comedical value. But the good news is, of course, is after this one we've got one more, and then bye bye, and then we've got to wait and see what we get next, which I'll cover in another video. Any case, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please thumbs it up and share away. If you like some of this and anyone else I do on my channel, then please feel free to drop me a subscribe. Also, don't forget, I've got two other channels, Pitbull Gaming 66 for gaming, and which a City Skylines video has just dropped on again, for those of you who are interested. Only a few are, but who cares? I enjoy doing them, and that's what YouTube is to me. It's something I enjoy doing. It's great. And also, don't forget Winged Demon, which at the moment hasn't got much content on, because I'm working on that, because that's that'll be more in-depth videos about military history and things like that, so that takes time, but they will be coming on. Oh, I do also have a channel called The Doghouse Productions. Now that's where I just upload anything that any tests or experiments that I do. That's what it is. Doghouse Productions covers all of the other channels. Also, all my TikTok stuff. Sorry, I've got a really itchy nose today. TikTok stuff is on there, which is doing quite well actually, because the shorts are doing really, really well. Which is another reason why you find now that there will be short videos coming on this channel, and there'll be things like I did this morning, just quick, snappy ones, because I want to keep engaged. Because to be fair, since I quit drinking caffeine, I seem to be more motivated, and that's strange. Any case, so I shall bring this one to a close. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. If you want to see some more, you know what to do. If you want to go and see the other two channels I do, obviously Winged Demon at the moment, not a lot on there, but it's there, then feel free to pop over to there. So with that, and as always, and until the next one, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks for watching.